All right, welcome back. It's day 14. It's Psalm 14, and guess what? We went to Dodger Stadium. We got some gear. We got the image behind us. Yes, this is what I have in my house. So with that, I want to bring us back to the glory days of old Dodger baseball, right? Where's my bat? I got my Dodger bat, right? I used to do this as a kid, so this is why I like doing the videos. We will get to Psalm 14, I promise. All right. Very good. So, we'll switch it over. Here we go.
And now, if you want to join me again, it's time for Dodger Baseball! And look who's coming up.
Just a little replay. This is my offering to Hashem. Kirk Gibson, 3-2, bottom of the ninth. I was at a restaurant in Marina Del Rey with my birthday party, and my best friend Ben, we watched Gibson warm up. This will be on the Facebook page. Tommy Lasorda, all the guys against the Athletics. Here we go.
All year long, they looked to him to light the fire, and all year long, he answered the demands until he was physically unable to start tonight.
And he sent his son.
Bad legs, the bad left hamstring, and
4-3 Athletics. Bottom of the ninth.
You talk about a roll of the dice. This is it.
All right, so they're going to go through. They're going to go through a few pitches, and we'll catch up because I think it's a 3-2 pitch. Dennis Eckersley has not allowed a home run since the 24th of August. Interesting. Today's the 31st. Anyways, so hey guys, welcome back. It's Dodger Stadium and it's Dodger Baseball, and we've got Psalm 14 because literally we are a team. I've been coaching for years. I know how to build a championship team. Now I just have his playbook, not my own. So with that, we'll do an offering to Hashem, and we'll get right to Psalm 14.
2 out, 9th inning, not a bad opening act. Mike Davis, by the way, has stolen 7 out of 10. If you're wondering about Lasorda throwing the dice again.
No, all Gibson, all day. All Hashem, all day.
0-1.
The altar.
Fouled away again.
And he's standing on an outside corner. He's not going to give him a ball to pull. With Davis, he just...
Is that Johnny Bench?
2 quick strikes, both fastballs that kind of tail away.
All right. The fool and the wise man. The Dodgers and the Athletics. Tommy Lasorda and the other guy. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. Okay, so don't even know what to say to that. They are corrupt. Their deeds are vile. There is no one who does good. Well, there's plenty of us who do good. We're going to do better. It's now the playoffs. It's now towards the end of our days. Let's start focusing on the next day, tomorrow, in heaven. All right. The Lord looks down from heaven and watches Gibson. Listen, can you imagine if you're God and you set up this battle? It's almost like Pharaoh and Moses. Little number foul. I mean, this is God at its best moment. He builds the momentum so much. Because, listen, when he acts, everybody has to know it was him. And I kid you not. Listen, he was trying to get out of the batter's box. This guy can't run at all. He's like, oh, ouch, my leg. He's in pain. But no matter how much pain he is, he still showed up for his team. No matter how much pain we're in, we have a bigger team we need to show up for. It's our family on earth first, second. Our family in heaven first. All right, let's see. What do we? Outside. Oh. These names I haven't heard in so long. So the Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand and any who seek God. Now it's really interesting because he's looking for someone who understands. Foul ball. He's looking for someone who understands. He wants us to understand. Do we sit and practice? Like Gibson has practiced batting after batting after batting. And this is the greatest play probably in one of the top 10 of all-time baseball. All right. Ugh. Is anybody out there understanding what I'm saying? Is God saying that? Does anybody seek God? Well, we're honoring Vince Scully, but we're seeking God because he created all of this that we've enjoyed. Let's say thank you for Vin. Thank you for Gibson. All the people have turned away and have become corrupt. Did we choose God or money? Well, we pay for everything. I pay my offerings every day. I barely spend any actual money. I just pay bills. I don't really buy a lot of food. All right, here we are. 2-2.
There he goes.
Outside, ball 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the final strike. Bottom of the ninth. 3-2, man on. The Dodgers are down by 1 run. This is the righteous versus the wicked. This is the battle of the pitcher's duel versus the hitter. This is ultimate heaven and earth. Who will prevail? Whoever has more heart. Whoever has more focus. Desire. Let's listen in.
Now the Dodgers don't need the muscle of Gibson as much as a base hit.
Oh,
and on deck,
the guy stole second.
Is the leadoff man Steve Sachs.
Steve Sachs, Tommy Lasorda.
3-2.
Sorry, Hashem, we're going to pause and watch your creation over here. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting, right guys? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. For all the
Sachs
marbles.
waiting on deck, but the game right now is at the plate. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Awesome! The Dodgers win the game! All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers did it. They had heart. They had a lot of heart. Gibson comes up, didn't even start the game. He was a substitute. But he was... I was a substitute. I was not part of the original plan that I know of, unless my mom and dad were going to have 4 kids. But one did not make it, and I ended up being another child. And as I was told, I was the replacement kid. Well, now I sit here before you watching Dodger videos, doing 420 Bible studies, talking about God, Hashem, and the Torah. Who would have thought that when I was trying to lead a family? Wait.
The impossible has happened.
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't do anything for my computer. It's locked. Oh, there it is. Listen. In a lifetime, guys. In a day. In a moment. In an instant. Life or death. Listen. crack. Just ripped it. But lefty.
And now the only question was, could he make it around the base paths unassisted?
Wow. Well, we're going to carry Hashem around the bases from now on the clouds. On clouds. I couldn't find the actual...
Was not the most valuable. They are going...
Oh well, anyways, I'm getting too carried away with it. We're going to turn it all off. I'm going to shut down the internet, guys. We're just going to read the psalm. But that's the history of baseball. That's the exciting part of Pharaoh and Moses. It's the battle between two human spirits. They throw a ball. We throw words. People throw bombs. People use swords. All of it hurts other people. Can we just say stop and actually help somebody up? And say, I'm sorry, my bad, I won't do that again. And then don't do it again. Otherwise you'll get stoned to death. So the fool says one thing. The Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind. He's looking. Are we looking up to say, here I am? That's really all Moses said. Here I am. I don't know why I'm talking to a burning bush, but at that point it talked to me. The Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand and any who seek God. That's what I did. I found them in a plant inside my body. All have turned away and have become corrupt. You guys want to turn back around and become wealthy and wise with your brain that will never lose the value versus money that you'll have coming in and out? It really is the mind, the thoughts of God, or you flip to the other side, which is regular life, daily stuff, family, wife, kids, dating, eating, food, women, men. That's it. Been there, done that, all of it. Been to Paris, been to Europe, been to New York for a layover, and lived in Los Angeles. At that point, my bucket list, it's full. I can kick the bucket. I can finally kick the bucket. And that's what I did. I kicked the bucket. I attended my own funeral. I planned it all out. I had people coming to me, and I heard what they had to say on Facebook. They still might be commenting. But I kicked that bucket, doffed that bucket, and I donned a new bucket. It happens to be gold. It's full of nothing. There's nothing in my bucket. There's nothing on my bucket list. It's full of what? What's in my palm right now, guys? Nothing? You don't see anything? No, you just see my palm. Okay, but you don't see anything? How about the air? See, it's invisible. Out of sight, out of mind. Remember, all of these things come back. So, by the way, for your memory, try actually to use the medicine correctly. It will help you with your memory. It'll actually draw a lot of memories. So at that point, let's transition our bodies and our minds toward Hashem and seek Him. Because we don't want to turn away from Him like it says. We want to turn toward Him. Do all these evildoers know nothing? They devour my people as though eating bread. They devour my people as though eating bread. Nonchalant. Hey, how was your day? How was your day? Oh, good. My day was, we just eat. Remember that somebody said chew 25 times and let your food digest? Because then you wouldn't be talking as much either. So at that point, so you don't sin. Shin and sin. Shh. So you don't sin. That's a letter joke. They devour my people as though eating bread. Now, the people, I think, God's people are the plants. Cannabis, that's His son. All of us are trees. We're to be planted like a tree. We have a tree system in our DNA. We're not serpents. We're tree people. We crawled out of the water. Look, we can walk and talk on the land. We are human beings that have a tree mechanism in our body. And we devour the plant too. But now we're devouring it for a devout spirit. not a, lying spirit or a spirit of falsehood. They devour my people as though eating bread. They never call on the Lord. If that is not getting stoned and totally getting high, I am very confused on life, because I've been talking about it and I read that sentence and I'm like, oh my goodness, there it is. They eat my people as though eating bread, grain, hemp. But they don't call on me. They just party. They just eat. We just get stoned to death. You want to rise? Eat a raisin, or aromatic raisin, or aromatic resin. Be risen, arise. All of these words have to do with resonate. Aromatic resin, it's sticky air. The words stick in the brain when you activate the brain. That's the whole mechanism behind the CB1 and CB2 receivers in the brain. Ironically, according to the scientist and Dr. Raphael Mechoulam, the BBB, the blood-brain barrier, well, the lipid fatty acids or connections from the CB1 and CB2 is they missile lock on that receiver. That's like a missile, goes and lands. And this is on every cell of our body, and we're made perfect. Baruch Hashem. It is a lot different with no sound, right? We've only got a couple minutes left, but I'm going to try and boot up the internet and see what I can do for sound. So what are we? Wise? Stupid? Evildoers? I hate those words. And my mom said never use the word hate, but I don't like those words. I want to look at words that we know. Hey, we played yesterday. It was a good game. The day before, not so good. We joined the Dodgers. We would step up our game if you got an invitation to play for the Dodgers or your favorite team, or if you got to perform at Carnegie Hall, or you were dancing the ballet, or you were just reading a book in front of people on YouTube, wouldn't you dress up and try to do the best job you could if you knew God was listening in the audience? God and 10,000 angels are listening in the audience? Well, let's do a good job for God. And that's kind of how I think about it. I'm like, okay, well, if he hears every word I say, are they going to be useless or useful? Are they going to be for me or for him at that point? So I'm trying to get to a little song with a couple minutes left. And we'll see if we can come up with it. Maybe, maybe not. For some reason, my computer's not working very well. Time. Listen.
It's time for laughter.
It is time for laughter with
and
Hashem.
For play.
And with Hashem.
Time for celebration.
With Hashem.
And adventure.
There's the Great Tribulation. Notice she's working on her laptop, though.
And
create memories. No, we want to create futures. We've enjoyed life. Let's create the future. So, the fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. Their deeds are sickening. No one does good. The Lord looks down from heaven to see if there's anybody among us, anybody who understands, anybody who seeks, anybody who wants to find wisdom and start dating somebody else a little more godly than us. We are a little less God. God less, God full. We're a little less than God. But we're made perfect, right? We have to start believing that we're not broken. No, we walked on the field and showed up for the game wearing our uniform knowing we're perfect. Whether we win or lose the game, we tried our best. But we're not, you guys are not broken. Don't let anybody ever tell you again you're broken. That is, nobody would ever say you're broken. Would your mom and dad say you're broken or you're a sinner? No, God doesn't say we're broken. We're made perfect and we're asked to be perfect and be holy. Why? Because I'm holy. So it's capable. Jesus figured it out. I'm on my way to figuring it out. Wait till we get to Daniel. So there's two sides of the line at the stadium, guys, at the stadium. We're going to sit and just get hot dogs and some food and enjoy our friends? Or are we going to get in the beer line and go urine line and beer line, urine line, beer in line, and the urine line? You're in both lines. So, turn towards Hashem. Because we are going to get high, not stoned. We're going to call on Him. We're going to eat his bread and appreciate the fact that he feeds us. And with that, we are going to feed him with a burnt offering. A fragrant aroma from us, because I give up my body, not my soul, but my body right now I give up. When he takes my soul, that's when the end of days will happen for my life on earth. But right now, my flesh, my bones, my skin, my desires, gone. Doffed them. It's not the name on the back anymore, guys. That was Doff. It's now Dodgers. Okay, Baruch Hashem.